Hey guys, it's Amber Massey. Welcome to my channel, Kickin' Diabetes Ass. The following video is to let you know, excuse me, I got the burps, I'm drinking my BPC right now, is to let you know that I did a meal prep video for the week for keto. It's also known as batch cooking, if you guys haven't heard of that yet. I just recently learned about that. If you want to learn more about batch cooking, I suggest you follow the the channel Batch Cooking Like a Boss. She first came up on one of the videos I watched from Ashley Salvatore, which is another one I follow for keto. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that the video started out on a different camera, but unfortunately it didn't record all the way through because the memory card was full, and my husband swears up and down that we got a 32 gig memory card in there. Well, that's not what was in there, so whatever. Anyway, so I had to finish it out here on my iPad, but just wanted to let you know that we for the week we prepped pork chili verde, lasagna, beef enchiladas, and kind of sort of prepped for last night's dinner, but not really. I'll explain that in a minute. And then I also take a whole package of the frozen hamburger patties and a package of the Oscar Mayer Smokies, and I prep ahead those for the week. That way they're in the refrigerator if we get hungry, you know, in between dinner, whatever, we can just grab one of those and snack on it. So the week before I tried to do a video. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to edit that one and post it or not, but I was trying to do multitask using my iPad and my iPhone at the same time, trying to do different things, and it just kind of was weird and messed up, so I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of editing before I actually post that one to my channel. So just a warning that this is my second attempt at the batch cooking, and the first time was just weird and messed up. The second time is like, you know, the gods are trying to tell me, Amber, you shouldn't be doing this, but hell with them, I'm gonna do it. Because y'all know I've been doing keto for over a year now. I've been doing the keto meal cooking videos, sharing my recipes with you guys, and some of these recipes I get off of Pinterest, and a lot of them I just, you know, look at the recipe and look at the basics of it, how to start it, and then I just make it my own. So anyway, and I just found that the batch cooking thing has been an amazing godsend for me. It's, you know, if you're a busy working mom like I am, it's really hard to stay on track, especially on the weekend when you've got your time off, or even during the week when you've got your time off, because I work retail, so my days off are sporadic, you know. So when I do get the time off, you know, I want to be able to take that time to do my shopping and everything. And when you're out shopping, you don't have time, you know, you don't want to come home and make something to eat. It's just, you know, when you're keto, you can't just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like you used to, unfortunately. That's another reason why I like to have the hot dogs and the hamburger patties on hand, ready to go. So like if I need to grab something to eat real quick, if I'm running late going to work but I haven't eaten yet and I'm still in my fasting window, but I'm going to be out of my fasting window when I get off work, I just grab a couple of hot dogs, a couple of hamburger patties, and just munch them on the way to work. So with the batch cooking, it really helps you stay on track, stays in ketosis, because that way, when you're too tired from shopping and running errands and paying bills and all that stuff, and you don't want to come home and cook a dinner meal, it's already in your freezer. You just pop it in your oven, you heat it up, boom, dinner is done. And the basics of the meals are in there, and if you want to add a salad or any kind of side dish with cauliflower rice or vegetables or anything, you can do that. But you've already prepped ahead the most time consuming part. I mean, you know how long it takes to make enchiladas or lasagna? I mean, yeah. So this has been very, very helpful for me. I have been able to stay on track for over 3 weeks now. I'm very proud of myself. And you know, since the earthquake, we got hit pretty hard, and it kind of just disrupted our lives and messed everything up and really went off track. Because at the time, you know, we weren't thinking about eating keto. We were just thinking about having all these prep foods that are, you know, non-perishables, like oatmeals and ramens and you know, canned soups and things like that to stock in my cupboard, because if the power ever does go out, or you know, anything does happen, we've got stuff to cook, and we've got a barbecue grill outside. So you know, and I was just stocking up on the water and all that other stuff. So it's and my husband and I also both gained weight after the earthquake, because it was just crazy. And we weren't eating very well. We were definitely off the keto wagon there for a minute. So, you know, but now that I've been doing the meal prep and everything, it's just been great. And even if the power does go out or we lose gas, we've got our barbecue grill. And I prep everything in the foil baking pans that I get at the Dollar Tree, and you just heat up your grill and you stick them on the other side and it heats them up. So there you go. You still got a way to heat up your food. So anyway, just want to let you guys know that the following video, the beginning of it's kind of messed up, and I will try to edit in as much as I can to let you know what I have used, and we'll go from there. So I apologize in advance, but it was kind of messed up. But anyway, I'm hitting 7 minutes now. I didn't want this to be too long, but I just wanted to explain to you guys what was going on with this next video. And if you guys like these videos and you want to see more coming, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon on the top, give me a big thumbs up, and if you've got any questions or comments about the recipes that I'm making, don't forget to drop them below, and I will get to those as soon as I can. But I really want to thank you all for watching and subscribing, and please tell your friends. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and let's keto on, baby. I have the chili verde already going in the crock pot. I have the 2 ground beef are already done for the Italian and the enchiladas. And I'm just now making the marinade for the chicken. So this is lime juice, olive oil, cilantro, which I am picking the leaves off of right now. But what happened was, it's my husband's camera, and he says, you know, told me, why don't you just use my camera, because it comes with a tripod and everything. Because I have my iPad propped up here with a bottle of salt in front of it so it doesn't fall over. So like, that's how generic I am right now. You know, as soon as I start making the big bucks on YouTube, then I can afford better equipment. But in order to do that, I need y'all to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this video and you want to see more videos. I would be much obliged. So anyway, coming at you live here on this beautiful cloudy Monday. I love it when it's cloudy outside. Today is September 2nd, 2019. You believe we're almost to the end of the year? It just goes by so fast. Too fast. So if y'all are wondering what I'm doing, this is a little doohickey I got at the store, and you push the stem through the hole here and it pulls the leaves off. It's so cool. I love it. One of my little doodads that I got for my food prep in here. Alright, so you just take the lime, the olive oil, the cilantro, you just whisk it here. Actually, we are going to add a little bit more olive oil and a little bit more lime juice, because this is according to a 1.5 pound chicken recipe, and I'm making more than that. That's only like 2.5 or 1.5 breasts. Tails, and this goes in every Mexican dish I make. I know it's over in the produce section. It's meant for like melons and things like that, but humidity's got everything sticky. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So, and for those of you first time watching my video, if you don't already know, I do not measure, I eyeball. The only time I ever measure is when I'm baking. But when it comes to seasonings and ingredients and things like that, yeah, I don't really measure. I just shake it in till it looks good. Okay. So, we've got our chicken breast right here. I am just trimming all the yicks off my chicken here. All right, once we do that, we'll get it going in the marinade, so we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I've got the meat and the enchilada sauce mixed up here in the pan, and I'm getting ready to make the cheese sauce, which is going to be keto and homemade. A hack that I taught myself, if y'all don't already know. So when I'm doing heavy cream and I'm measuring out a measuring cup, it doesn't all want to come out. So I spray it with cooking oil, and for this recipe, we're doubling it. So we're gonna need a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Okay. Pour it here in our pan. It's slow, but most of it comes out. So see? Most of the heavy cream came out of the cup. All right, and for this we're gonna need, so 1/2 cup of cream and then 4 tablespoons of butter. And then we're gonna put this on the stove over medium heat and get it all bubbly. So we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so we're just heating up the cream cheese here. We got our cheese sauce almost done. And for this recipe, we're going to use pepper jack cheese for the enchiladas. So basically, I'm making my own homemade queso. Queso blanco, whatever you want to call it. The white cheese. And it's going to go in our meat mixture over here when we make our enchiladas. And usually, I cut up the cream cheese in chunks so that it melts faster. But today I just threw in the whole chunk. So for this keto cheese recipe, cheese sauce, so for one batch, it's a 1/4 cup of cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 2 ounces of cream cheese, and then 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. Whatever cheese you want. You can do pepper jack, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack. You can make an Asiago sauce, an Alfredo sauce. It's super, super easy. And I'm just kind of smashing the little chunks of cream cheese in here. And then once it's all smooth, you turn it off, take it off the heat, and then you start stirring in your shredded cheese. So while this is getting heated up in the skillet, first you got to melt the butter and the cream together, and then you add the cream cheese, and then you get it all nice and smooth. And then while that's happening, that's when you shred your cheese. Kind of multitask in the kitchen there. Okay. I will come show you guys in just a second what I did here. Okay, we're going to turn this off, and I need to get a pot holder. So, this is what it looks like. Nice and smooth and creamy. And then we just add in our shredded cheese, little bits at a time, and whisk it in here. Get it nice and melted. Now this was more than a cup of cheese. This is probably about 2. All right. Set this aside. And let's get this cheese mixture into the meat mixture. That's good. Okay, now we're going to just stir it all up. You know, because an old school recipe that my mom used to do called for a can of Campbell's cream of chicken. You mix it in your, or the poblano soup, which they don't even make anymore. And you put that in your mixture for your enchiladas. But since that's not exactly keto, you know, and it's a processed food, we're doing it from scratch. And see, there you go. There's your enchilada meat mixture, nice and thick. Ready to go in our tortillas. So this is what I use for my tortillas. This is the Prima Della chicken breast from the deli at Walmart, and I either get the buffalo or the garlic and herb. The garlic and herb I like to use for Italian dishes like the Mexican lasagna, the lasagna. Okay, so we're just going to pour a little bit of our enchilada sauce in the bottom of the pan here. And swirl it around so it coats the bottom. So it should look like that. And then we're going to take 2 breasts. We're going to overlap them like this. Okay, so this meal is definitely going to be high in protein, just so you know, so make sure you fit it into your macros. Now the last time I did this with chicken breast, you know, instead of the ground beef mixture. But this time I wanted to do something different because my son loves beef enchiladas. So we just take it like this and we roll it up and we put it inside of our pan just like that. Okay guys, so I do have some meat mixture left over, so you can do whatever you want with that. You can put it in a container and freeze it and save it for another enchilada night, or you can put it in the fridge and reheat it and have it in some lettuce leaves and have a lettuce taco with it. But anyway, this is the finished product. This is our enchiladas here. I just put the rest of the sauce on top and then topped it with the cheese. You just cover it with foil, put it in your freezer, and then you can reheat it at 350 for, you know, 45 minutes to an hour and a half, just depending on your oven. And anyway, that's it for that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this with foil and then we'll get started on the lasagna. Be right back. Okay y'all, so we're gonna start the lasagna now. Well, actually I've already started it for you. So we've got some of the sauce here in the bottom. Now this tomato sauce is my own recipe. I made it myself and it is keto friendly. So first we're going to layer our chicken breasts here in the bottom of the pan. So we got 4 chicken breasts here. We're going to put down our meat mixture. Now I cut the onion chunks big because my son is not a real big fan of onion. So I cut them big so he can pick them out if he needs to. One more little dollop here of cheese. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of mozzarella on this, on top. All right, now we're going to put our second layer of chicken breast. Now I usually like to use the garlic and herb for the lasagna. I mostly do the Mexican lasagna because that's the one that everybody seems to like the most around here. But this time we decided we wanted to do regular lasagna since I made all this homemade tomato sauce. Okay, so we just layer it like that, and we're just going to keep layering it, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, here we have it. Keto lasagna right here. So once it's all done, you put foil over it, pop it in the freezer. When you're ready to bake it, you're going to put it in at 425 for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, depending on your oven and your cook times. So here it is, and tomorrow we will go over the cilantro lime chicken because it's getting late and I have to go to work here in a little bit. So we'll do the cilantro avocado lime chicken tomorrow. So to be continued. See ya. Okay, y'all, we are back for round 2. So this is the pork chili verde that I used the country style strips for. I just trimmed most of the fat off and cut the bones off. I added a whole jar of La Victoria thick and chunky salsa verde and about a half a cup of the enchilada sauce, and it's about 10 servings. It's going to be 2 grams of net carbs per serving. And then over here we've got our marinated chili lime chicken here. We're going to throw this on the grill, and since we've got the grill hot, we're going to go ahead and meal prep. I'm going to go ahead and do this whole package of hamburgers here, and then this whole package of Oscar Mayer Smokies. Now these are all beef. I get these because they are, there's no preservatives, there's no binders, there's no fillers in them, there's no nitrates or nitrates, and they are 1 gram of carbs per link. And it says it right here. Why is my thing so blurry? Hold on. Okay, there we go, we fixed it. So anyway, right here, total carbs is 1 gram, sugars are less than 1 gram. And there you have it. So I get these because they taste good, and okay, so yeah, it says here made with pork and beef. I'm thinking of another one I usually get, but it's only 1 gram of net carbs, and there's not a bunch of crap in them. That's why I like to get them. So we're gonna throw these on the grill, throw the chicken on the grill, and that's gonna be part of our food prep for the week. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so the hamburgers, the hot dogs are all grilled up, and the chicken's done. Now we're just gonna make the guacamole for the cilantro lime chicken. Okay y'all, so here's the avocado, or the guacamole. So it's about 5 avocados because some of them were starting to turn brown and get real soft. I've got some finely chopped green onion in here, some finely sliced white onion, tahini, salt, pepper, and about a teaspoon of garlic. And we're just going to mash it up. Okay, and we add a little bit of lime juice to it, not too much. We don't want runny guacamole. We want it nice and thick. So about a teaspoon. All right. So you just top your lime chicken with this guacamole. You can have it over cauliflower rice, which I'm gonna make a cauliflower rice with just some cilantro, butter, and lime juice, and eat it over that. And then you also have the option of making a salad. So here it is, your guacamole. So we did pork chili verde, beef enchiladas, regular lasagna, the cilantro lime chicken. I grilled up the hamburgers and hot dogs to have, you know, as a munch on thing, you know, just go and grab it whenever you get the little snackies. And that's it. Food prep is done for the week. So anyway, if you guys like this video and you want to see more of them, go ahead and give me a like and give me a subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. It'll notify you when I will be making more videos. And if you have any questions or comments, just drop them below, and I will be putting the macros and everything in with the recipes. I'll insert those with the video. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hi guys, thank you for watching my first batch cooking video. Sorry it's a little long, but I'm still learning how to incorporate all this in and everything. But as promised, here are the macros for the recipes in my video. So for the chili verde is 12 half-cup servings, and it's 2 grams of net carbs, 3 grams of fat, and 11 grams of protein. For the lasagna, which I told you guys earlier in the video that it's going to be high in protein, is 12 servings if you cut it into 12 squares. It's 2 grams of net carbs, 23 grams of fat, and 37 grams of protein. And then for the beef enchiladas is it's 8 servings. And it's 6 grams of net carbs, 49 grams of fat, and 71 grams of protein, because you're using 2 chicken breasts overlapped, like end to end, you know, and then you put the meat mixture inside and you roll it up and you put it in the pan. So it's 2 chicken breasts per enchilada. So it is kind of high in protein. So make sure you incorporate that into your macros for the day. And then the cilantro lime chicken is 0 grams of net carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 19 grams of protein. So some of these meals are high in protein. Like for the lasagna, I made a keto cheddar bay biscuit to go with those. And for the chili verde, I'm probably going to put that either over rice or eat it like a taco in like a romaine lettuce leaf. The beef enchiladas, you can pretty much just eat one of those yourself because they are very filling. But if you want to add a side salad to that, like a little Hispanic, or not Hispanic, like a Mexican salad where you add the Marie's avocado poblano dressing, which is one of my favorites. And anyway, the cilantro lime chicken, if you recall in the video earlier, I said before I was going to put it over rice with cilantro and lime, but I actually did something different. I did the cauliflower rice, and I took a bag of the frozen peppers and onions, and I blackened those in the skillet, and then I added the cauliflower rice to that, mixed it all up, added some tahini, a little bit of butter, and I put my chicken and guacamole on top of that, and it was delicious. And I believe the whole dish itself was 5 grams of net carbs. So it just depends on how you measure it out, because the cauliflower rice was 3 whole cups that my husband and I split up. So it's 3 cups of cauliflower rice, about 1 cup of the peppers and onions, and then, you know, I split that in half. So anyway, I don't want to make this video any longer than it is already, but I just wanted to give you guys the macro count for the recipe that I use. And if you guys have any questions on the ingredients that I put into everything, just drop me a comment or a question below. And also, if you'd like the recipe for the tomato sauce as well, actually, hold on, I'm going to pause you guys for a second and look it up. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So the tomato sauce that I made is 1/2 cup servings, and it's going to be 60 servings, and they're 1 gram of net carbs, and 7 calories. So it's very delicious. Anyway, so that's it. And again, I thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Anyway, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.